Hi, welcome back to Fixing Things. On today's episode, we're going to relocate the battery and we're going to fix this somehow. I do have another inner fender, but it's not off a f600. It's off a f100 to f150 truck. And I think some of the stuff is the same on it, but where it gets closer to the fatter fenders, it's completely different. And the shape of it's different because the hood mounts to the inner fender on the smaller trucks, and it mounts to the firewall on the big trucks. Other than that, the cabs are the same, the hoods are the same. You can bolt the fenders onto these trucks, so all we gotta do is do it. Maybe. All right, the first thing I want to do is get rid of this, because this ain't doing nothing. I mean, it ain't doing nothing. Then we'll do some measurements, and or at least place that other one up in here and see what needs to be cut off of it and where we need to connect the two, grind and weld, or screw it, or something. Supposedly these inner radiator supports on the big truck is the same as the small truck. They just use different holes that are already there. So like this hole here wasn't used, and this hole wasn't used, but other holes were used on this. So we're gonna put it up there. Maybe we can hook it up to the original holes, slap some bolts through it. I don't know. We're gonna find out together. And then out of the scrap metal, we're gonna make a battery box. This is off a 65 Mustang. I got the one that came off the F-150, and I got the one that's up here, but I don't think that one's any good. And that way, if we mount the battery in the engine compartment, I don't have to cut all my wires. If I mount it under the, which is a good position for it. But I thought if I cut that upright piece, so if I cut a hole, make a door here, I'm pretty sure this upright piece is part of the support, so the step doesn't flex. So it's been working for 50-something years. I think it's good. I don't want to do no re-engineering on it, so let's cut this stuff. Man, let's cut this stuff. That's how you do it. This is how we do it. I'm gonna hold the inner fender up there now and see what. So I think we gotta get this bolt out. Pretty sure. Let's hold it up there. We gotta do some cutting on this. Right. This is the flat part. This bolts to the fender of the F100 to F350 trucks. And this is the support that holds the hood on those trucks. Well, none of this is needed. What we do need is this reference line brought over to this side here. And then up here, it will be right here at this line. Let me get a flapper. Put a flapper on there and smooth it out. All right, let's hold this thing up there and see what needs to be done. That means my first original cut here should have been on this right here. These buttons, this is like the worst, poorest design in the world. I'm gonna replace, I think I'm gonna smash all these ones like this and get me ones that lock into place without forcing them. It's like stupid. Just got to test it. Once I cut enough off, I'll just buy another fender and put on it. Oh yeah. Polly Penny, come here. I got a little clamp holding it in place. I'll put a few self-tapping screws into it. Like downtown now. I think I need something a little different. I think I got the tool just for it. Let me go see if I can find it. It's a little right angle thing. I've never used this before. It's been just collecting dust and getting thrown around. But I thought, man, this sure would be nice for doing stuff just like this. I guess it takes getting practice. Oh man, it's already a lot more rigid. Probably take my hammer and bend that down, bend this down, and put a couple screws in that. All right, now we gotta see if the hood will close. Oh my gosh, it fits. All right, now it's time to build us a battery box somehow. Then we'll get me a drink of water. All right, I think I came up with while I was in there eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and drinking my cold water, I came up with a solution, I think. Hoping the weight of the battery is not going to be too much. I mean, it was floating on flimsy sheet metal. So what I come up with is this right here. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm using my big tripod. But I'm going to cut this and shorten it down so that it's got a lower sense of gravity. And I'm going to weld this to here, weld it to there, and weld it right up in here. All right, let's see what we can do here. So this is how I had it mocked up. So first things first, there's this little dimple in there that was designed to let the fluid out, which is holding up on my tray. So we need to find my goggles. All right, now I found my goggles. Let's see what we can do here. Now let's plug in the grinder. And the cord's all the way out there. I got another cord right here.
y'all know if these things are self-charging or whatever, let me know. Put it down in the comment section. I just bought this, well, it was a present from for Christmas this year. And I don't know how long the batteries are supposed to last. Maybe it needs, my other helmet is about 15 years old. It's a piece of junk, but the batteries are still charged in. So I don't know. We'll clean this thing up. And take it over to the truck and it's hot. I think I'll go hose it off. Clean it up and paint it. When you can't see out the helmet, you can't see what you're welding. I couldn't get it quite dark enough. All right, we'll grind on the frame here and on here, and a little bit on the back side. Clean up this right here. Clean up all my wells. We'll put a fresh coat of paint on parts of it. All right, so here's the starter switch. Oh, it don't even reach. There's only two little wires I can change.
right, let's see how this thing turned out. So I got my cables on there. I got my regulator mounted. All those wires fit good. Haven't even looked at the wires on the other side yet, but it's coming along. And the battery box looks awesome. That's gonna be great. Right there, easy to get to. Easy to get to that. Easy to get to the regulator. And the hood is not interfering with anything. Well, I don't know. I haven't tried it since I put the wire tight. But I guess I should try it. Let's close it down for this evening. Here's those wires. Oh yeah, we're good. Still got to do a little bit of adjustments on it, but now it pulls open. Oh, you can probably see inside there too. All right, that's going to be it for this episode of Fixing Things. Yeah, she got to get some adjustment going on. Another day. That's quite a bit. The inner fender on, looking good. Battery box. All right, that's going to be it for this episode of Fixing Things with Pastor Bill. Whole section of my tape didn't get recorded, so I'm here on my couch editing. God bless each and every one of you. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'll see you on the next episode of Fixing Things with Pastor Bill. God bless you.